Hey there, everybody. Welcome back to Big D Guitar Gaming. You know, in 6 years, it's finally time of playing this game. It's finally time to me to share how to take on the Red Skulls. Now, the reason I'm doing this is I'm in Novigrad. I've just started New Game Plus, and I'm going into Novigrad. I'm avoiding the story. I want to get to the Skellige Isles, but those smugglers, those bandits on that ship, are all Red Skulls, and you can't fight a swarm of Red Skulls alone. Here's rule number one. Before you take on a Red Skull, you want to put on your biggest, toughest armor. And the toughest armor in the game is the Ursine armor. Okay, so you have to have Ursine armor for any Red Skull. Now, in this case, this video is going to show how I kill Red Skull bandits. If it's Red Skull monsters, you're using the Erendite sword. The Erendite sword's, the specialty of that, every blow's heavier, increases faster. But you'll notice that if you use a crushing blow, in Red Skull enemies, it causes more damage. So my normal way I use the Erendite with Red Skull monsters is totally the opposite. Now with bandits, I'm just going to use my Grandmaster Woven Steel Sword, which by now is already obsolete because I'm a New Game Plus. But in this, going to Novigrad right away, you're going to have a ton of Red Skulls. So if you guys need practice, try that. I mean, it's like almost every enemy is a Red Skull. Because what I did, I skipped the game and went up to Novigrad. I'm not letting the story make me follow it. I'm making the story work for me. So when I finally get to the Skellige Isles, I'm going to raid all the smugglers' caches, and I'm getting all that cash, all them points, and I'm coming back to Vinland. I'm going to crush the enemies in New Game Plus. There'll be a lot less Red Skulls. So now I'm going to bite the bullet to come back later and just kill everybody, if that makes sense. So I'm gearing up. I'm basically here. I've got on my heavy armor now. I'm going to put my armor, my Wolverine armor, back in the storage. I want to stay light. Alright, so here I am. I'm inside the warehouse with Trish. We just ran the rats out. Now normally these guys are easy to kill. I'm in New Game Plus and they're all a Red Skull. So what you have to do to kill a mob of redstone humans, you want to string them out. Now that Igni right there was an accident. Notice I'm swinging already. I'm trying to find a spot where I can put some damage on him without him getting in range to get me. If you can get a spot under cover or in a corner where they can't swing and hit you, you can hit them, like going upstairs, you'll definitely have an advantage because remember, you must use crushing blows. That's a definite must. So lots of Quinn and crushing blows. I also use the Hangman's Poison to kill the people with. Now watch, he's starting to get hit, but he's not damaging. Got plenty of Quinn. You don't see that Adam stop circling around me. I got 1 and 2. I can handle 2. If they come in, I'll roll out past them. Now you see the damage starting. See, only crushing blows. String them out. The other ones are back at the other end of the warehouse with Trish. Now I've got them strung out. I'm going to roll past them. I'm going to finish them off. There it is. Quinn, roll, crush. Do not slash him. Crush. Watch. Now, as I start crushing him, he's not even fighting back. See that? Nothing. You just simply crush him, just like you do with an enemy that has a shield. Just crush. All right. Now I'm going to hit Quinn again. Just keep hitting it. Now I'm going to prove something here. I'm going to go back to where Trish is fighting. I believe it's the last. I think it may be 2. So I'm going to show you. I'm going to hit it by accident. Ignore the map. I'm going to load up my grenades. See, I'm still fiddling around. And oh, another thing. Before I do that, the game gave me an opportunity to save right there. When he sheaths his sword and you're fighting a whole bunch of Red Skulls, take the save. Take the save because you've already got half of them killed. Now, you pros, you don't need to take the save. I know, you guys are the best. But you young players and newer players, take a save. That way, if I can't get these last bandits and finish off the Red Skulls, I don't have to kill the first ones again. Simple. Common sense. Now what there I'm saving. Now I'm going to show you. I'm going to use the grenades. I'm going to show you what grenades have effect on Red Skulls. None. In my experience, I'm sure some of you players may dare to differ. That's how we are. Between all of us, we learn how to play the game. But I'm looking at here, I'm looking at my bombs, Demiridium. I know the grape shot hurts them normally, so I'm just trying a little bit of everything. Nothing worked. Nothing. Not a thing. I never saw a health bar with a grenade drop an inch, and split millionth of anything. Now Triss will be help with her fire bombs. However, she's no help with a fully health barred Red Skull. You got to get that Red Skull weak, and then Triss can finish them off. That's with anybody, even Yen, any of them. You got to chop down their health. And like I said, Quen and crushing blows. Quen and crushing blows. String them out. Now that I'm in Novigrad, I'm pursuing the Triss story, then I'll go to Dandelion. I'm going to get a lot of practice, because literally by skipping the game, almost everybody's a Red Skull. Now this is about my 6th New Game Plus playthrough. I'm going to really crush them, because for every Red Skull you kill, you're gaining up in points. So the game does reward you. Now notice it's not throwing, see, he's got his full health bar. I know I'm not hitting him exactly. Check the freezing out. That got him pretty good. Nothing. A little tiny bit. So what am I going to do? I'm going to Quen up and crush. Quen up and crush. So the freezing seemed to slow down. Watch. I'm crushing. There's one hit he got on me. 2 hits. Re-Quen. Come back. And put him in the corner. Now in the corner I'm hitting darn walls. So I backed off again. See, he's not going as quick as I want him to. I'm getting tired hitting the button. So I'm going to back off. But when I back off, Triss is going to finish him. And that's it. Mission accomplished. It's a long, slow grind, but every Red Skull you kill will make you a better player. I guarantee it. It's the satisfaction of beating an enemy bigger than you. With Ursine armor, I can take on enemies up to 8 or 9 levels higher than me. And with the Red Skulls, I don't even look at their levels. I just go for it. That's it. This guy's about to shite his pants, and I'm going to pursue the game. But from here, I got to go chase Dandelion, looking through Ciri and the Novigrad quest. I'm avoiding the main story. I'm going to have plenty of practice. If I see anything new with the Red Skulls, I'll make another video soon. This week, I'm making a lot of Witcher 3 videos, because I'm catching up with it. I've been with Cyberpunk for a couple of months, and Modern Warfare for almost a year. So anyway, guys, that's my lesson to you, because I learned it in 6 years, and now you can learn it too. All right, guys, you keep on gaming, and any questions, throw me a comment, and I'll make a video for you. You guys have a good one.
Thanks, Geralt.